welcome to Easy Math channel. Today we are going to discuss part 2 of our percentage series, which is fractions and percentage. It's going to be super short and super easy video. So in this video we are going to see how to convert a given percent into a fraction or a given fraction into a percentage. So if you remember from our previous video, which was on proportion and percentage, and if you have not seen it, I would advise you to go back to the part 1 of the video series and take a look at it. So for a quick refresher, percent is nothing but anything divided by 100. So with that knowledge, let's jump into converting. So let's first start by converting a percent into a fraction, and then we'll see how to convert fraction into percentage, which is again same thing and way more easier. So let's say if I just throw any random number, which is okay, let me use a pen. Cool. Let's say 10%. So if you remember, percent is nothing but anything divided by 100. So 10 over 100. If we want to further simplify this would be 1 over 10. So to convert a percent into fraction, is what we do is we just divide by 100 and then further simplify the fraction. So in this case, 10% is nothing but 1 over 10. Let's do a tricky one, which is say 35% in terms of fraction would be 35 divided by 100. And if you want to further simplify this would be say 7 over 20. So how I'm doing is this is divisible by 5 and this is also divisible by 5. So 5 times 7 is 35 and 5 times 20 is 100. So this is the fraction form of 35%. Another easy way is, let's do one more example. Say 25%. So this would be nothing but 25 over 100. And we know that 25 times 4 is 100, so this would be 1 by 4. Easy. So the second half of this video will do if we have the fraction and now we have to convert it into a percentage. So let's do that. Let me clear all this out. Great. So let's start with an easy example. So we are given a fraction, which is, let's say, 42 over, let me erase this. Okay, so let's say we are given 42 over 70, and then we have to figure out what is this in terms of percentage. Okay, an easier way would be, oops, I'm sorry about that. Let me clear that out. Cool. So an easier way would be, let's just use this as unknown. So again, an easier way would be just to divide this directly, either using calculator or if you know table for 70, go ahead. So if we divide 42 by 70 directly, we get 0.6, right? So just to get percentage, we can multiply this directly by 100 and we get 60 percentage. So that's our unknown here, which is 60. If not, the other way would be, say we have 42 over 70 equals X percent. And if you remember, percent is nothing but anything divided by 100. So it is 42 over 70 equals X over 100. We'll multiply both the sides by 100. this is 1, and then if we multiply this, I'm running out of space. Let's use this area. So we get 4200 divided by 70 equals x. And then if we divide this, we get 60 equals x. So x is nothing but 60. So in other way, 42 over, so in other way, 42 over 70 in percent term is 60%. Great, let's do one more example. Cool. Um, let's say we have a fraction 12 over 48, and this is what percent. So we'll follow the same method. So 12 over 48, let's assume this as x, so x over 100. Remember, percent is nothing but anything divided by 100. We'll multiply both the sides by 100, or we can also cross multiply something like this, which is again same way of saying multiply both the sides by 100. So which is 100 x over 100 times 100. So this is 1, and we have 1200 times 48 over x, and this will give us x as 25. So this is x is nothing but 25. So in other words, 12 is 25% of 48. This is the other way of saying it. And if you want to again, calculate or validate your answer, so you can do 25% of 48, which is 25 over 100 times 48. And if you calculate, we'll get 12 as the answer. Great. Let's do one more example, a tricky one maybe. Say we have 16 over 128, and what's this percentage? So all we are trying to do is, given a fraction, we are trying to figure out what does that fraction represent in terms of percentage. So again, assuming this as x, so 16 over 128 equals x over 100. Remember, percent is nothing but that divided by 100. So 16 multiplying both the sides by 100, we get 16 times 100 over 128 equals x over 100 times 100. This is 1. So we get x over 1600 over 128, and then this gives us x equals 12.5. So this is 12.5. So we are saying 16 over 128 is 12.5%, or 16 is 12.5% of 128. This is another way of saying the same thing. Cool. So I hope you like this video. Check out my next video, which is converting decimals into percentages, which is again going to be super easy and super short video. And I hope you like this video. If you do, please subscribe and leave your comment. And next week, I am going to come back and do a video on simple interest and compound interest. Well, thank you for watching.